Bet the 0-2 Patriots to make the playoffs, plus 330, depending on where you shop. Or the 0-2 Bengals to win their division, plus 450.
Oh,
I believe
think
that's at BetMGM.
Yeah, this is a great question, by the way.
Thank you,
nice
Dylan.
job to you and Dylan. You for your excellent commentary, and Dylan for the question. I think I'm going to take the Bengals, plus 450. Why? Because we already have injuries with the Ravens. And if Odell's not out there, or if somehow Zay Flowers gets banged up, this thing could go off the rails very fast. The Bengals already one of the teams that you feel like is very resilient, offensively potent, start slow as just a matter of who they are. I could see this team rattling off like 11 straight wins. Maybe they go 1-2, maybe, and then just like bang, bang, bang. Once they're fully ready and locked and loaded and Joe Burrow is healthy, I like that price, plus 450. Two losses, and we're already getting that much of an overreaction. I don't think the Pats make the playoffs at all, just because you've already got two teams at least that I think are going to get in. I don't see the Jets getting in, but it wouldn't be as shocking as the Pats.
Bengals are 19th in strength of schedule right now. Ravens are 22nd, so they're kind of like in the same realm at this point. But yeah, that plus 450, one, makes it enticing, and two, they were 0-2 last year.
Yeah.
Right? The concern, though, is against the Rams, if Joe Burrow can't go and they lose out and they fall to 0-3, now I know we're on a 17-game schedule, not a 16-game schedule. So all of these, you start 0-3, last team to do it, blah, blah, blah. It's different now. You've got an extra game to do it. I would also go that direction as well. I would take the Bengals. They've been there before. And the 0-2, I don't want to say it was expected, but we know the slow starts that they have. They have an understanding of what it takes to get back to that, but you got to figure it out quick, and you got to have Joe Burrow get healthy. And what if he's missing 3 weeks? Then you're a little bit concerned. But plus 450 to win a division where the Ravens could still deal with more injuries, it's always a possibility, and there's always Lamar Jackson. It gives them a chance there. So,
would you rather, as we continue, bet the Dolphins against the Broncos over 48.5 at last check at BetMGM, minus 110 each way, or the Chargers and Vikings over? Touched on this earlier, 54-ish. Again, minus 110 each way at BetMGM. Nick, the floor is yours.
Oh, Chargers, Vikings over. Give me the over on that.
Defense need not apply.
Defense does not exist in this game. I mean, look, the Vikings we know are going to sit there and just try to air the thing out, get it to Justin Jefferson, T.J. Hawkinson as much as they can. We know what the Chargers can do offensively. They have the weapons there. They've struggled defensively.
No sign of Eckler today, practice today,
and
by the way.
And that's certainly another issue. Yep. But you've got, you still have other weapons in the backfield that you can go to. But we know it's the wide receivers, it's the pass catchers that you go to if you're the Chargers. They've got the ability to go out there and put up 50 points on the Vikings in that defense if they really want to.
Yeah, I think actually the Broncos versus Dolphins game is a sneaky under. You've got the Broncos, a top defense. The Dolphins, without Jalen Waddle potentially. Dolphins defensively looked really good. That was an under game with the Patriots as well. So I'd probably actually lean under. I love the Vikings Chargers over at 54. That number just seems like a 27-30 game, doesn't it? Like a 57.
That would be 57,
yeah,
yes.
57, 60, 64 type of a scenario.
Broncos are at the point now where I'm out on them. And I hate to say it because I was the one that was just tooting that horn. I was all about the Broncos. I thought Sean Payton's going to come in. Man, he's going to make things better. Things are all going to change. Russell Wilson is a good quarterback in the first half, completing like 85% of his passes. But so much of that is scripted plays from Sean Payton. You know what you're doing. You know what's coming next. He's completed, it's actually 75% of his passes, and it's 50% in the second half. That's terrible. That's Russell Wilson on his own, not able to be Russell Wilson anymore.
Yeah.
And look, I don't expect this team to totally turn around in 1 year, but if you're Sean Payton and you're going to call out Nathaniel Hackett and how bad everything looked before, and it looked bad, you're going to do that loud, and then you're going to start off this year 0-2 and now call out your quarterback, talk about having to get a wristband for him, and it's the same thing.
So
not getting in. But that's Sean Payton. That's what he does. He's willing to do that. That's him trying to ruffle some feathers and see if they wake up.
And what if that actually is the opposite result that you wanted?
It very well could be.
Sometimes I feel Sean Payton doesn't know when to just lay low. kind of like Russell Wilson. Why are you guys are the ones talking about how the Jets were so loud. You guys are loud. Mm-hmm. You guys are loud about other people being loud. So what's going on here? This team sucks. It really is not good.
I mean, I hate to say this. I'm already on to Seattle on Monday Night Football next week, guys. I mean, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Look, this was likely a loss anyway. And as far as any bets and props, everybody's focused on Saquon. They got away 1 week without Andrew Thomas, their left tackle, who's their best player on offense. They're not getting away 2 weeks. And Ben Bredeson, their left guard, is out. We saw this offensive line at full strength versus the Dallas pass rush. This has a chance to be as ugly as it gets. You're right. Daniel Jones might scramble around, run. He might put himself on the back, make a few throws. He'll have to. But this is totally a lay the 10.5 points. Bet the Niners at over 27.5 points. And basically, only props I'll truly trust on the Giants side is some overs on Darren Waller. And if you want to take a flyer on Jalen Hyatt to score a touchdown if they decide to cork one deep. But this is going to be a problem tomorrow.